I'm really impatient by nature sometimes to get to what I imagine. But to tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm all that eager to get there. I mean, what happens when you get there?
When I was 18, I thought I was going to be a bum. I actually prepared to be a bum. I would go down to Burnside, which is our Skid Row in Portland, Oregon, and I'd do watercolors down in the Skid Row district because I figured I was going to make a beeline for the drain. And I had a powerful premonition because I couldn't see how I fit into the world.
When I was in school, I would organize everyone to do theatricals, and I'd write the script, and well, then you want to go on Broadway and be a producer? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do it for its own sake. You know, I don't want to do it I don't want to be a professional. And as soon as you become a professional, then you got to throw away half the inspiration that started it in the first place.
I never wanted to do anything, so I can get money, so I can buy things, so I can live the lifestyle. I never. And so, you know, I was like the employee that you shouldn't hire.
Very childish idea, I suppose. But maybe we'd be better off if we did that more often. Or maybe that's only my rationalization for never having achieved any professional competence in any conventional way. I don't know.
So I was doomed to poverty and failure. From a wholly worldly perspective, my prospects were bleak, nil. Who knows? It takes a long time to discover what your gifts are. It just takes a long time. But the world, as it's set up, and its jobs and its tasks, it's an artifact, and it's limited. And there are just so many slots, and everyone's told you better shove yourself into one of those slots. This is useful in the world. Make your money mowing lawns. It's in maintenance. That's where the money is. And suck up to rich people. You know, tell them you'll make their garden look real classy, and this is what's big in England. You know, yeah, you could do that. But don't be doing this stupid thing. But you know, the trick is to find that point where what you are coincides with the world in some way, where it could possibly fit in. And then suddenly, your dream is there, and as in a dream, you just step into the frame, and suddenly everything in your world is meaningful. And you were born to be in it, and everything is animated, and you belong to it. Now, how are you going to figure that out unless you just keep doing stupid things? And I don't care if it doesn't make sense. That's what they're doing out there, you know, in the Black Rock Desert. It's like there are millions of weeds growing up. And you know what a weed is? A weed isn't a species of plant. A weed is any unwanted plant. And the world says, well, we're just farming corn here. Get rid of those weeds. And we're just farming this crop or that crop. And this is what's valuable. That's not valuable. We don't need that. It's not valuable. You're not valuable. Live in your passions and make yourself available to visions. Don't try to rationalize it too much. Just move toward what feels most real. And then, for God's sake, accept the help of your friends, because that'll keep you sane.
Here's to Larry Harvey for having a lame idea 17 years ago.
And if you focus yourself single-mindedly on that, then maybe you can end up doing what you were meant to do. That's what I've told my son, to do that. I see the Black Rock Desert as this place where people can go out there and they can do anything they want, however crazy it is, whether it makes sense and whether or not it's useful by any conventional category, and maybe they will discover something in themselves, and maybe they'll discover that focal plane between them and the world, and maybe they'll discover a life. Listen, if I could do it, a failed bicycle messenger, a failed taxi driver, a failed gardener, a failed, you name it, by any normal standard, I was an abject, complete failure. Now I see that was actually a sustained course of study for everything I'm doing now.